Hello, everybody. This is Martin and Jens. We're both trainers at STL, and we both teach Power BI Desktop. And we're here to show you some really useful updates. We're starting this first one as a series of monthly updates to showcase what's great in Power BI. And so by way of introduction, I'd like to first of all hand you over to Jens, who will be taking us through the latest update from November, which was, I believe, the one that was all about page navigating.
Yeah, that's right, Martin. Thank you. Yes, and welcome all. Today I will show you an amazing tool we got in November, the November update. And we get a lot of new updates every month from Power BI, but we focus on the Navigator tool. So let's have a look now at what I'm talking about. I have this report here where I have a welcome page. I always like when I create a report to have a welcome page. I want to give my audience a nice overview about what they can expect to see in the report, and also navigation tools so they're very easy can navigate to what they want to see. We can have 50 pages in a report, and we want the audience not to have to go through 50 pages at the bottom to get to the information what they want. When I created this report, then I used the old way of creating navigation. I just use bottom, and what you can see down here is navigation bottom, where I can navigate to the different pages in the report we have in front of us. So if I now click on the engagement bottom here, then I'll go to the engagement page where I have the data about engagement in this specific company. I have created go back to the welcome page bottom. So if I want to navigate to another page in the report, then I just go up here and click on the bottom here, then they're back again. But it was very, very time consuming to do this. Before we got the November update, we needed to go up under the insert tab on the top here, and then bottoms here. Then we have all these bottoms here, and what I did, I just used a right arrow bottom to make this navigation. So I'll just give you an example how time consuming it was before we got the new update. And for some reason here, we always get it up top left, and it can be a little bit annoying here. So you need to resize it, and then we have different formatting options, and also to tell actually how we would like this bottom to what we want the bottom to do. So I will not spend a lot of time doing formatting, but we need then for each of this bottom here to go under our format options here to the right, and then add action to it. And it could be moving. We could navigate, go back to the previous page. We can also go to bookmarks, and we can also go to pages. So I can click on the different actions over here.
Yeah.
I have to turn on. Yes,
I was going to ask you a question. Yeah. What you're just telling us is that the buttons that is very manual, isn't it? We have to do things for each button, for each navigation button, for each of the formatting. It has to be done for each button. That's right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Not only do you have to do it manual for each of them. So each of them, you need to set up the action. You need to tell the destination for it here.
Yeah.
For each of them. And what I found out when I did this report here was that then I added more pages to my report, and so I have to resize each of the bottom again to fit in another one out here. It was very time consuming. So here, just to show you here, we can, with this old-fashioned buttons, go to bookmarks. We can go to page navigation if you want to create navigation, but very time-consuming process. And it took a lot of time. Again, every time I changed the report, I will need, if I have added more pages, to go back again and resize them so I have space for them. But see now what we got in the November update. If I go up now under insert, and then we have the bottoms up here, then we have got in the November update the navigator tool. Look here what I can do in few seconds. If I just click Page Navigator, see what is happening here. Now sorry, it's not looking too nice. I'll just put them down here. But now immediately Power BI will create all the buttons to all the pages. And again, if I click on one of them, I'll just navigate to the page here without I need to do it for each of my pages. Power BI will now just do it. And if I add a new page to my report, I will not, as if you're using the old buttons, have again to go through the process, formatting, resizing, set up the action. Let me just add a new page here so you can see what is happening now with this navigator tool. I just add a page here, and then I'll type, sorry, I'll call it my new page here. And if I go back again to where I have my buttons here, you see here, I have now my new page automatically up here. I will not need to spend any time creating a new button, creating new navigation, do all formatting. I can just do it like this. So much more if you much more efficiency working with this. So no waste of time here. So and again,
another question, Jens.
Yeah.
With the buttons, can you format each button so you only need to format it once? So like if you wanted a color for all the buttons.
Yeah. If I select click on the frame around the bottom, we have in format navigator, then we can change the shape if you want. Right now it's a red angle here.
Will it do it for all of them?
It will do it for all of them.
Oh, wow.
When we are starting and with the old way of doing it, we have to select each of them and do it. Here we're doing it all in one go. And again, I can change if I want to do not like it like this. I could change it to if I look at the grid here, then I can turn them around instead of horizontal.
Oh, so you mean going down vertically?
Yeah, and then I have to resize it a
That's
little
really
bit so if I want something like this, I can then in one go. It could very easily take more than half an hour to start rearrange all the old-fashioned bottoms here.
That's going to save you so much time. It's amazing.
It will
Yeah.
save a lot of time, and again, I do not like to do something where if I change something, I have to go back and change a lot of things. I will not need to do it here. It will just update automatically, and it will just fit in the frame here. So every time I add a new page, it will fit in the frame. So it will resize the button automatically, not as I did with the buttons down.
No,
I have to do it manually when I did this. But one of the reasons for we're working with Power BI is because it's a very efficient way of creating reports. So also think efficiency when you are creating your reports to make sure that you are not wasting time where you do not have to waste time.
Absolutely.
Have
we got time to cover the other feature that goes alongside Page Navigator? I believe it's called Bookmark Navigator.
Yes, it is. So you may create a report where you don't want to add navigation to each of the pages. You may only want to make navigation to some of them. The navigator tool I just showed you, the Page Navigator here, will automatically create navigation to all pages. But you may be in a situation where you only want to create navigation to specific pages in your report. And to what I've done when I created my buttons, you can see down here the old-fashioned way. Then I actually created bookmarks to all the pages to be able to navigate to the pages. I have my bookmark panes here, so you can see them here. But let's just imagine that we don't want to add navigation to a page called Top Score here. So if I right-click on this one here and delete this bookmark, let me just delete a couple more bookmarks here. If you add a bookmark to a page, then you can control with the bookmark navigator to which of the pages you like to be able to navigate through. And let me just go up again. If I go to Bottoms here and Navigator, and then Bookmark Navigator.
Ah, very good. Same place as the one you did with the page.
You see here, so now I only have created navigation to the bookmarks I have here. I should call my bookmarks a little bit better names here, but anyway, it's the idea of it. So use we have the two options, navigator to page navigator. If you just want to create navigation to all the pages, and then we have the bookmark navigator if you want to control, if you don't want to create navigation to all the pages, but just the pages we have bookmarked.
I see. Jens, another question. I can see welcome as on the right hand side. Is there any way we can move it to the left so it's at the front of the bookmark?
Yes, there is. A good point, Martin. Thank you for asking me. I've almost forgot about it, but we can. It's depend on the order of the bookmarks.
Okay.
So if I click here and drag the bookmark at the top here, you will see now you have welcome most left. So
that's very good. Very easy.
If you're using the bookmark navigator, make sure you then call your bookmarks good names, not like as you can see in this example here, but you can then you get them in the order you have the bookmarks, but you can just change the order.
That's great.
Yes.
That's really good. Thanks for demonstrating that to us, Jens. And so we look forward to presenting the next update in a month's time. And I hope you found what we showed you useful, and no doubt it will be helping you with your Power BI reports to make you even more efficient and productive. So thank you very much. So that's right. So we are going to look at the Spark lines for the December update, and also in December update there was the formatting pane, the new format pane that changes the look of the pane that we can currently. You can currently see the new pane as it is now. But we're covering both of those two features from the December update.
I don't want to say too much about what you can expect in the next video, but expect two very interesting new options and tools we have in Power BI we will bring in the December video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you also will watch our December video in a month's time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.